Hello, everyone. Have you heard about the Gary Stein and Stevens Show, an amazing podcast with sports stars, entertainment celebrities, and other great guests? Somebody, one host who has no legs, one host who lives in Duluth, Minnesota, and another host in Minnesota who can never be found. These guys get amazing guests and topics that no other show can provide, exclusively on your home TV and now the Roku app. That's the Gary Stein and Stevens Show. Check us out, America.
That's right. Don't adjust your screens. We are dappered up because we are here at the Runway of Dreams fashion show here in Brooklyn. My buddy Troy really got dialed up tonight for this amazing event. Troy, this is a night of fun.
Yeah, this is a great experience. Like I said, you've been here 4 or 5 years, but it's my first time doing a fashion show in New York City, so this is awesome.
Yeah, we get to go down the runway. We got the red carpet. We've got stars here. We got Shaquem Griffin, who had one hand and played in the NFL. Eric Legrand, all kinds of great models, Victoria's Secret people. But again, it's about trying to inspire and have adaptive fashion, which in our world, there's not a lot of times I get to look good because they don't have clothes for us. And Mindy Scheier really has worked hard to make sure that there are opportunities for everybody to look good.
Yeah, what she's doing at the Runway Dreams is just fantastic. She's also a great person, too. I mean, with her son and how that started, the whole story. If you haven't know her story, please go check it out. But, I mean, just a great atmosphere tonight.
All right, sit back. We're going to talk to the stars. We're going to talk to the models. We'll give you a whole rundown of the show. You're watching a very fancy edition of Gary Stein and Stevens.
The plans we make and chances we take.
My name is Zazelle Shavar O'Gara. I'm a diva with a disability.
My name is Chase Merriweather.
Kennedy Garcia.
Tiffany Geigel.
Joe Such.
This is my son Henry.
This is Isabella. We call her Bella.
We're the Ortiz family. Okay, wait. No. Sorry.
When I think back 10 years ago when I started Runway of Dreams, if I could tell myself that this is what's going to happen 10 years later, I don't know if I would have believed it. I've had the tremendous joy of watching now hundreds of people with disabilities go down our runway with a level of confidence that was life-changing.
I wanted them to see more than just my limbs missing. So I decided to pick up modeling and give them something to see.
I like to dress to impress. You're gonna know I walked in the room.
Having a disability is now something that pushes me forward instead of holds me back.
This is my daughter, Parimala. How old are you?
14!
You are 14. This is what a 14-year-old wants to wear, and she gets to wear it.
Finding ways to adopt clothing and make it easier for disabled people to participate in fashion, it's super important.
It's a fashion revolution, and I'm so proud to be a part of this.
Our story starts here.
It really marks how far we've come universally, that people with disabilities are being included in so many different industries, and it has really been extraordinary to watch the journey through their eyes.
My name is Elena Galan. I'm 26 years old.
I'm Scott Sussman, and I'm 39 years old.
Hi, I'm Tyler Sussman, and I'm 7 years old.
My name is Michelle Cologne.
My name is Evelyn, and we're from Norway Falls.
Keith Paris, Brooklyn, New York.
My name is Chrissy Lee. I am an elementary school teacher. I also am a college student where I play wheelchair basketball for the University of CUNY.
We love to show people that we can really do anything.
Nothing can stop me. I do solo.
You did a solo for school because you love singing, right? You love music.
Fashion's important to me because it's a very individual thing. And what adaptive fashion does is it says, we don't want the burden of wearing the clothing to hinder someone from being able to express their best self.
When it comes to my fashion sense, it's very neutral, a lot of earthy colors.
My fashion style, it changed like the seasons, just sets like the mood.
Runway of Dreams has focused on making fashion and clothing accessible to everyone, but they've done something more. They've made life accessible to everyone.
That makes life a lot easier.
And for me too.
We're always looking for ways for him to express himself, even if he couldn't do it with words, and that's
something else that clothes allow him to do.
Having adaptive fashion around makes my life so much easier, whether I'm getting my pants on and off or shirt on and off.
It makes our lives so much easier. We go through a lot every day, so having clothing adapted for our bodies is an amazing thing.
I can't tell you how grateful I am to the designers that actually create accessible clothing lines.
When you look good, you feel good. I'm really excited for the show. I'm kind of pumped. I'm just doing my personal countdown for the show.
It's just going to be an incredible moment, and I look forward to it, and I'm sure I'm going to cry.
I simply couldn't talk about our 10-year journey without including the village that has been by our side to make this all happen. Star Media, Revolution Marketing, the Social Status Co., Hair for Humanity, Sewn Adaptive, the Runway of Dreams Board of Trustees, the Runway of Dreams team, all of our volunteers, and the countless sponsors and supporters. I am honored, I am grateful, and I cannot wait to see what the next 10 years looks like.
All right, spend a little time with Alicia Anderson. Your resume is quite impressive. How do you want to introduce to people out in this world?
Hey everyone, I'm Alicia Anderson. I am a motivational speaker, disability inclusion in the workplace advocate, podcast host of Pushing Forward with Alicia. I work with Gamut Management on some fit modeling and just do a little bit of everything, I think.
So what's your superhero background story? How did you end up in a chair?
My disability is congenital. I was born with sacral agenesis, which is underdevelopment in my spinal cord of the sacrum. And so this is a full-time lived experience from day one.
You know, this is such an amazing event. I've been a part of these for 4. I mean, it's so beautiful because when we come to these things, nobody's staring at each other because we are the normal ones and it's all the leggies walking around. It's such a great event.
It is. I love being a part of events, frankly, where I can disappear into a crowd. So this is one of those. But also to be a part of an event that is smashing the stereotypes and status quo on what's beautiful in this world. And I'm thrilled to be a part of it this year, honestly.
And I think what this gives all of us is confidence. I mean, you can't learn it. You've got to experience it. And everybody here is a beautiful model.
Experience it and strut it down, roll it down the runway. So I'm very excited about that.
All right. How can people find you, follow you, and pay attention to you?
At aliciaanderson.com, ALYCIA Anderson with an O.com. And my Instagram handle is Alicia Speaking. So please reach out. And my podcast, Pushing Forward with Alicia.
There you go.
Welcome back. I'm here with Amy Jordan. Amy, tell us your story and what you brought us here today.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I am on a mission to inspire the world to dance because you can and create victory in the moment. I've been living with type 1 diabetes for 51 years. I'm legally blind, and I was also run over by a New York City bus and literally rebuilt, learned how to walk again, and now I'm also living with deformity and mobility impairment.
And you also dance. Can you talk us about that?
I have a professional dance company called the Victory Dance Project. I'm actually a choreographer, but I did my literal victory dance in 2017. I returned to the stage after near amputation. And there's a movie called Amy's Victory Dance that chronicles my story from under the bus to back on the stage and everything in between. And we hope that it inspires the world to transform trauma into triumph.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what are you wearing tonight?
Today I'm wearing Kohl's. I love Kohl's. Thank you, Kohl's.
And where can we find you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of that stuff?
Instagram and TikTok at Amy Jordan Speaks, and create victory in the moment.
All right, appreciate it for joining us, Amy. Thank you.
Well, I'd like you to meet my new half-brother, Ray Diaz. Ray, it's really awesome to meet you. Tell us a little bit about your story, and you're a model.
Yeah, so when I was 20 years old, I was hit by a car while I was changing a tire, led to double above knee amputations. And I'm here today because I'm doing my part to break those barriers for models with disabilities in the fashion industry.
And they don't think that we should be in print ads and in commercials and things like that. But, dude, you're a good-looking dude. I'd put you in a commercial, and I think we're getting to a point where there might be more of that.
Yeah, I agree. With the handsome part, sure. But I feel like, there's a lot of people with differences that just have a lot to show and to give the world. And there's no reason why I can't be just as marketable, if not more marketable than what your average models give. I mean, we have very unique things about us that I know everywhere I go, I'm the elephant in every room I ever step into. So why wouldn't you want to put your ad on me? Everybody's going to be looking at me anyway. We should be out there.
How do you teach that confidence? Because everybody is staring at us all the time. We pick our nose. They're paying attention to that. So how do you teach that confidence to others with disabilities that want to be a model?
It took time. I got hurt when I was 20, and it took me like 4 years for me to build myself mentally and physically. It was a big struggle early on, the first few years, the stairs was not something that I was used to, and, after a while, I just realized it's never going to stop, and I wasn't going to let that hold me back from living my life and enjoying life and experiencing everything that life has to offer. I deserve that just as much as anybody else in this world, and I wasn't going to let people looking at me hold me back from doing that. And I just kind of learned to use that to my advantage now. And now it's like essentially I live like the rock star I always wanted to be.
All right, well, Mr. Rockstar, how can people find you and watch your journey, social media, whatever?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at Daddy New Legs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I model with ZBD, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate the opportunity.
I guess I should be Granddaddy No Legs now, right?
You the OG, man. You the OG.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Well, you've met some of the models. Now it's time to move from the red carpet to the runway of dreams. We'll have the show coming up next on this very special edition of Geary, Stein, and Stevens.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Melissa, and together we started Fresh Clean Threads.
For most of my life, I've worn a black t-shirt, and most were either too short, too baggy, or weren't consistent. Like most guys with a problem, I turned to my wife for help.
From our San Diego condo, using my years of apparel experience, we set out to make the world's best fitting t-shirt.
Since day one, our Fresh Clean tees were made to offer a flattering fit for all body types, be ridiculously soft and comfortable, and not break the bank.
And more than 1 million customers later, we still make every t-shirt with the same attention to detail as when we first started.
And what we've learned from selling so many t-shirts to people around the world is that while the perfect fit and feel are the starting point,
it all comes down to feeling confident and empowered to live each day fearlessly fresh.
Unleash your confidence at freshcleanthreads.com.
Hi, this is Kathy Ireland. So excited to share with you today our incredible Kathy Ireland Nutrition Supplement Powders by Amoxi. We have a beautiful array of powders to help you live a happier, healthier lifestyle. Our focus is on bringing families a nutritious option to complement your daily routine. With Collagen Plus, you'll see improvements in your hair, nails, joints, and bones, as well as skin elasticity and hydration. Immunity Support uses our proprietary green blends, antioxidant powder, and digestive support fiber to give your immune system a powerful boost. Golden Oat Milk is dairy-free and uses a recipe of turmeric and ginger, coconut milk, and our mushroom blend to give you more of an energy boost without the crash of coffee. And with Super Greens, we have a probiotic and digestive enzyme blend along with fruits, veggies, and 9 types of greens to help support healthy gut. Please experience the difference of Amoxi supplements. Let's get healthier together. Thank you.
And tonight, to present the first ever Runway of Dreams Icon Awards, Emmy Award-winning broadcaster and Runway of Dreams board member, please welcome Dave Stevens.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Well, I guess I got to get up where you leggies stand up, so give me a second here. All right. Sorry, I just got in from Arizona. I flew in on a red eye, and boy, my legs are tired, so. But I'm so excited to be here and be a part of this. What Mindy has done is just, it's so near and dear to my heart. And if I had this when I was a kid, to have that confidence that she instills in people, it's so important. And that's why all of you being here and being a part of this is so important for what we're doing. I am a Runway of Dreams board member. I'm an advocate. I'm an athlete and a journalist. And tonight I'm really excited to be presenting the first ever Icon Awards, together with a nominating committee of professionals in the disability space to commemorate its foundation's 10th anniversary. We voted on 10 extraordinary people with disabilities who made a lasting impact in their respective disciplines. These individuals have empowered to represent and impact the following categories for the disability community: in sports, fashion, entertainment, activism, innovation, and beauty. Let's get to know them now.
Guest your 2024 icons, Steffi G. Mark Fucarill. Amy Purdy. Aaron Rose Phillip. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Congratulations. Welcome back to the Runway of Dreams Foundation, 10 years of a fashion revolution. And now, the founder of Runway of Dreams, Mindy Scheier, and Madison Tevlin.
Hello, everyone in the world on the live stream. We're so happy that you could join us. Now, for the best part of the night. It is my honor to turn it over to our host, actor, viral sensation, Madison Tevlin.
Brooklyn, New York, Fashion Week. Are we having fun tonight?
Yeah!
I'll make this world a better place, yeah. Nobody's perfect, but you're worth it. Set the world on fire, it's your heart's design. You're amazing, trailblazing. The spark is lit, the next big hit. Spaces, spaces, make this world a better place, yeah. Spaces, spaces.
I want to thank all of you for continuing to support, for continuing to pour into us. And just know we just getting started. And the next generation of designers and stars is motivated and ready. So the more support, the more push, the greater this can be. So with all that being said, I want to invite my favorite person in the world back, Mindy Scheier.
For all of you to be here to witness our 10-year anniversary. Madison, you killed it.
Well, thank you, New York.
Kill it? Shaquem, my baby boy, Oliver. But one thing I want to mention that's really important in the adaptive space is there's oftentimes products that you don't see on the runway. So I do have to give a big shout out to Down the Hatch Patch, who has a cover for all of the feeding tubes that were on this runway. So thank you, Down the Hatch Patch. And I cannot close the show without thanking my family, my people. Thank you so much for supporting me and allowing me to be on this mission. Thank you, everyone, and have a great night. Ah!
you're a star out in the rest of the world, but tonight you really shine. Wonderful job hosting.
Well, thank you so much. I had the best time out there, and I killed that runway.
You did a great job tonight. Now, are you going to go have a margarita?
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm going to go to Soho House with my mom and get a really good margarita.
Now, how nervous were you? I know you've been in movies and done, but this was a little different for you.
This was very different, but I deal with my nerves very easily. I do get nervous, but when I do, I put music on and I feel so much better about myself.
And why is this event so special with so many people with differences on the runway modeling?
I think this event is so special for so many people out there, for any disability or for that matter. I think it's super important to see all different people running down that runway like they did tonight, and Runway of Dreams really made that happen for everyone here.
And the nice thing about this is nobody's staring at us because we're the ones that are the big majority.
But actually, we're all the same, and that's what's so important. And let's embrace our differences.
Now tell everybody where they can find you and follow you on social media.
So you can find me at Madison Tevlin on Instagram and TikTok.
All right, stay with us. We got a lot more coming from the Runway of Dreams post show right here in Brooklyn. Right, Madison?
You're so right.
1 in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. I care deeply about creating a world we can all fully participate in, free from stigma, misperceptions, and barriers. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on, Easter Seals. Rooted in communities nationwide, Easter Seals helps empower millions of people, regardless of age or disability, through its life-changing services and powerful advocacy. Today and every day, Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
Welcome back to a fashionable Geary Stein and Stevens show, and I'm with the person that created all of this. I know you don't like to take the credit for it, but Mindy, another magical night. Our 10th.
Our 10th. I can't believe it. It's really been an amazing night to celebrate inclusion of people with disabilities in the fashion industry, and I think our 10 years marks how far we've come in creating adaptive as a category in the industry and really understanding that people with disabilities are consumers too.
And such a great show honoring the icons like Mark and all the guys that were involved. It was such a beautiful moment and such a great idea.
Thank you. It really came naturally that it was in honor of our 10-year anniversary. There's so many extraordinary people in the community that needed to be honored, and thank you for being on the committee to choose. I'm sure it was a very hard job, but who you chose was really, they were extraordinary.
And look at you tonight. You're not wearing these bright colors. I mean, you're like Jessica Rabbit combined with Lana Turner. I mean, it's such a great look.
Thank you. I decided I need a little sparkle for the 10-year. I went old Hollywood.
And such a beautiful moment tonight when Oliver came and joined you on the stage. I mean, because this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for Oliver.
It absolutely would not be. Oliver showed me, taught me about what it's like to have someone with a disability in your life and the challenges that he faces on a daily basis. And I am grateful for him. I feel so lucky that I get to be his mom.
All right, so what's next for Runway of Dreams? You had 10 years, so what's next 10?
We plan on taking over the world. And going global, because there's fashion weeks all over the world, and there are people with disabilities everywhere that need to be celebrated and need to be on runways. So we're coming for you.
This lady's beautiful inside and out. Thank you, Mindy. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Well, Troy, we were all dressed up and we actually had someplace to go, but what an amazing night, this 10th anniversary of Runway of Dreams.
Yeah, it was a great night, meeting a lot of great people and good fashion show. So.
Yeah, I mean, to see all these wonderful, inspirational people just coming out here, it's so beautiful, and what Mindy's doing, it just makes me feel good, and I'm so glad you got to be a part of it. What was your favorite part of the night?
I mean, just seeing all the people in the runway. I mean, seeing that, like I said, all the stuff Mindy doing is coming to fruition, and seeing all these people be able to have accessible clothing is just awesome.
Yeah, so many beautiful moments tonight. Shaquem was out there. He did great. Madison, a great host, and she's an inspiration.
Oh, yeah, she's really fun to be around, and she did a great job hosting.
Yeah, and we were lucky to talk to her. So for myself, and, well, he's here so he can say it tonight. Take us away, Troy.
Well, thanks for watching, and keep joining us, the Gary Stein and Stevens Show, for all our future endeavors.
That's right. Watch us, follow us, and thank you to the Roku channel for your home TV or everybody else. This is Gary Stein and Stevens. No Stein, right?
Minnesota.
That's right. All right, keep watching.
Thank you for tuning in to the Gary Stein and Stevens Show. Follow us on social media. Watch us on yourhometv.com, or now we're on Roku. Download it and watch us. And thanks for tuning in. Until next time, America.